Good evening and congratulations to our future Lions. My name is Ms. White and I am the Admissions Associate here at Archbishop Carroll High School. We are so happy you could join us for workshop number 2 of our Welcome to the Pride virtual series. This workshop will be a general overview of topics such as tuition, payments, scholarships, and financial aid. This video will be live streamed and posted onto our Archbishop Carroll YouTube channel. So for your family's confidentiality, we recommend specific questions regarding your student's personal account be submitted with the Google form that will be listed throughout this entire workshop. So without further ado, I would like to introduce the amazing Ms. Rosa Canales.
Hello, good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us today. It is my pleasure to be here today and be able to present to you important information and hopefully be able to answer some of your questions and give you some clarity as well. Once again, like Ms. White said, my name is Rosa Canales and I work in the business office at Carroll High School. I am the student account specialist. And we'll go ahead and get started with our presentation. Thank you once again for joining us. So at the business office, what we do, we manage and update all student financial records. We accept all payments for the Carroll community, including but not limited to TADs, accounts, tuition payments, fees, club dues, any transportation events, sport events, transportation fees, dual enrollment fees, etc. We also create and maintain TADS agreements. We consult with families regarding tuition assistance, scholarship details, etc. Our team is designed with 2 individuals, Ms. Edith White, she is accounts payable, and myself, Rosa Canales, which is student account specialist. This slide will give you more information, which I know you probably have already heard from the admissions team, but I'm going to give a little bit more detail, the cost of attendance here at Archbishop Carroll High School for school year 22-23. The tuition itself is $16,791. The school fees is $1,025. The school fees, the breakdown of it is the parent involvement fee is $300. Technology and ebook is $350. The registration is $300. And I want to stop here because I do want to let you know that the registration fee has to be paid at the time that you register your student, meaning to save that seat for next school year. And it's a non-refundable fee. The yearbook, which is $50. And the parent association here at Archbishop Carroll High School for $25. So that totals the whole tuition, including school fees, for $17,816. Now, we do have a transportation cost, which is a separate cost than the tuition and school fees. So it is not here because we don't have that information as of yet, as we are still navigating with trying to see what will be a cost for next school year with a new vendor. The tuition and aid. Once again, the total cost of tuition is $17,816. We do have internal aid, and ACHS awards financial aid on a rolling basis, depending on tax assessment and available resources. In order to be considered for the internal aid, parents should complete a tax financial assessment and be in good or fair standings. Financial assessment can be found in the TADS website. You are required to submit an internal aid application as well and submit a written statement along with that. And that internal application, it's also fine in our website. I will definitely share that link as well. So parents can feel free to submit an internal application if needed. The application is under the admissions tab in our website. If the financial aid request is needed in the middle of the academic year, the above steps should be completed. Merit scholarships are already reflected in your award letter. And then we also have the legacy family, I would say scholarship. This is just a little rundown of how the financial assessment and TATS is. In case you haven't submitted that financial assessment, I decided to give you a little view of how it would look for you to find that. Make sure that you log into the TATS website. You will have to log in with your credential if you already have one, or you will have to create an account. Once you create an account, you jump into step 2, which you're going to see in that arrow, financial aid, and you click there. Or also you could see the boxes that are right there where it says admissions, enrollment agreements, financial aid application. That's where you click visit, and it will take you to that financial aid assessment. The financial aid assessment will then look like this. And this is how to start the application. It will give you different phases of what you will need and what it will look like once you go through the process. Make sure you have all the proper documentation, because that's one of the main requirements in order for your application to be in good standings or fair standings. External financial assistance. The external financial assistant is serving our children, is available for DC residents only. The application cycle for the 2022-23 school year is still open for all new families and returning families. If we do have families that already have it, it's still open to renewal. The award covers tuition costs only, which is not school fees. It's only for tuition. The scholarship, I just mentioned that. So parents are responsible for all school fees. I have to say this, and I have to reiterate this information, that, there is no scholarship that covers school fees. If family have any questions, if they want to go ahead and start the application, the information is here given to you. There's an email that you can reach to them as well, or call them. They will be taking walk-ins and appointments as well. So if you give them a call, they'll be more than happy to assist you with that. I do want to also emphasize that serving our children is a total different entirety outside of the school. Like, we only take the scholarship, but we do not process the application. If your student is awarded, here are the next steps. School placement forms will be available for the 2022-23 school year, beginning the first week of May. This is a really important information for all those students who have been awarded by the Serving Our Children. Without that form, we're not able to know if your student is a recipient of Serving Our Children. So please be on the lookout. The first week of May, they'll be sending those school placement forms to your portal and Serving Our Children. All those that have submitted that application, they have a portal in Serving Our Children, and that's where that form is going to be uploaded there to you. Once you receive that form, you must download the form, sign, and send that form to us. It is important for you to send that form to us so that we can update your tuition agreement. Without that form, unfortunately, we cannot update your tuition agreement to reflect that scholarship. The email address where you can send the form is to our business office, which is listed here. And it is businessoffice@achsdc.org. The ease of setting the tuition agreement. So this comes already once you pretty much have received everything, and you will see a detail of your agreement of what it's going to be your responsibility to pay. The agreement provides a record of the tuition and fees, and you can view the detail and billing information, account balance, and make payments by accessing your TATS. So first, it starts with the registration. As you are aware, you have received your acceptance letter and your award letter. And now you register your student for school year 22-23 and pay the registration fee of $300. Once that is done, the tuition agreement is generated. And usually that happens around the end of April. So the tuition agreement is generated via TADS. A link will be sent to the email on files on the TADS account with pretty much basically saying your tuition agreement is ready to complete. And it's a link that once you click on it, it will take you to TADS to sign on with your account. Once you receive your tuition agreement, this is where you're going to review the agreement. This is where you're going to set up the plan, pick up a due date for the invoices, choose the payment option, sign, and you must submit it. Once you do this, then your student is ready to start school in the fall. So this is the important part of your tuition agreement once you receive it. You have to see that you have the scholarships and all the details information for you to review. Payment installments. So in the same tuition agreement, there will be 3 options of payment options. We encourage all payments to be made electronically via TADS. So the 3 payment options are 1 installment. The payment is due in August, and it depends on the date that you choose. I'm sure there will be 3 options for you to pick, which is the 1st, the 5th, and the 10th of each month. In this option 1 installment, you will be entitled for a discount if you choose this option. There also are 2 installments, which the first payment is due in August and the second payment is due in February. In this installment, you don't get a discount and you don't get a fee. Now, in the third option, which is the 10-month installments, which starts August, and then it goes all the way to May, meaning that monthly you will have to pay your monthly tuition bill. And there is a $50 agreement processing fee that TADS charge you. So I just want you to note that some parents get confused about why they're paying $50 extra, or why is there a $50 in the bill? This is the reason. The invoice due dates are set up when the contract is finalized in TADS. Payment methods. The following payment methods are available. So once you set up your agreement, there's going to be another section in your agreement. And in that section, you will have the option to do automatic bank payments for household or automatic credit card payments for household. We also accept check payments in our school. You could send a check or you could bring in a check. And all checks should be made payable to our school, which is Archbishop Carroll High School. And it should also have the student's name under the memo section. Once again, and I do repeat this, the invoice due dates are set up when the contract is finalized in TADS. Late fees. This is very important, and I know that in your agreement, it's going to be a lot of reading to do, but the following fees will be applied to your account in the event of a late or return payment. Payment received by TADS after the invoice due date that you have picked when you set up the agreement is $40 per payment. A payment returned from the bank, it's also $40. Now, this has been all the information. Thank you for joining us today. If you have any specific questions regarding your student's personal account, please feel free to submit it through the Google form. And I will make sure that I respond to you within 72 hours.
I'm sorry. At this time, we would like to open the floor for any general questions. It doesn't look like we have any, Ms. Canales.
Okay, do you want to wait a little bit? Maybe we'll get some
Yes,
questions.
yes. So far, I don't see any. Okay, so while we're here, I do want to let everyone know about 3 really cool events that we have coming up here. On Saturday, we have our soccer clinic coming. Sorry. Soccer clinic is the girls soccer clinic. At our girls soccer clinic, we will have girls ages 10 to 16. So it doesn't have to only be incoming 8th graders or upcoming 8th graders. We're taking everyone. It's going to be a really fun and amazing event. We will have lunch provided as well as t-shirts. I have a question, Ms. Canales. One moment.
Sure.
Miss Lewis would like to know, can your fees be paid separate? Can we pay for all our fees at one time?
Thank you for your question, Ms. Lewis. Yes, absolutely. You can pay all the fees at one time. And you can also do that through TADS. You can do that by coming also to our building and bringing either a check, like I say, or a money order. We also can do a credit card payment if need to be.
Thank you so much, Ms. Canales.
You're welcome.
The next event that we have is our spring sports fair. That event will be on the 9th of April at 10 a.m. I'm super excited about this event. This event is when all the parents can come out and meet all of our coaches for all 14 of the teams that we have here at Archbishop Curl. You'll be able to meet them. You'll be able to talk to them, ask them questions, concerns, anything like that. Again, that's going to be on the 9th of April. Check and see if we have any questions. Another really, really cool event that we have is our Accepted Students Night. All of our accepted students, we will love to see you guys there. This will be a great night. We will have so much fun. There will be food, there will be games. It's going to be amazing. It will be on the 22nd of April at 5:30 p.m. That's a Friday. And we really hope to see everyone there that night. Checking to see if we have any other questions. Other questions? Just chat. We'll give it a few more moments, Ms. Canales.
Sure.
And again, as Ms. Canales and myself have said a few times, any Pacific student account questions that you may have, there is a Google link that you can fill out and submit to us, and Ms. Canales will return your concerns with an email or a call within 72 hours.
That's correct.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure that this presentation is also going to be shared for those who weren't able to make it, correct?
Yes. It will be on our YouTube channel.
Okay.
And of course, the link will also be on our YouTube channel. Also, we will have, when it's on our YouTube channel, you will be able to view it also in Spanish subtitles. Yeah. Ms. Canales, we're going to end at about 6:30 if that's okay with you.
Okay. No problem.
We also, so this is workshop number 2 of a series of workshops. Our third workshop will be coming up on the 7th of April, and that will be with the Office of Student Life. That's for uniforms, that they will be able to speak about everything that happens at Curl, the time that you come in, right now, because we're in still COVID protocols, things of that nature. They'll be able to discuss all of that, like from the time your child walks through the door to the time your child walks out of the door.
Awesome.
Ms. Canales, it was such a pleasure to have you. I appreciate you coming out.
Thank you. It's my pleasure to be here. I know that parents do have lots of questions, and we're here. We're here to help them. We're here to answer them. We're here to walk them through the process. So it is my pleasure to be here. Thank you for allowing me.
Thank you so much. I think you've given your number and your extension already.
Yes.
Awesome.
And I can share that if I need to again, and I can just leave it on the share screen if you want. All right. There it is. So for anybody who has questions, I also have Tad's contact information for any families who also need to contact Tad's. These are the hours that they usually work, and they are pretty good also in helping a family if I'm not available by any chance and they are needing immediate assistance with Tad's.
And the number
and my contact information, it's the school number. My extension is 251.
Miss Lewis has an additional question.
Sure.
She asked, can we split monthly payments? Meaning, can we set it up to pay half on the 5th and then the other half on one of the other due dates that same month?
Yes, absolutely is possible. She will just have to call Tad's, and then Tad's will be able to do that for us. Or she can email me once she has set up the agreement, as soon as the first installment begins, so that we can definitely do those breakdowns. But I'm sure that Tad's will be able to do that for her.
Great question, Ms. Lewis. Great question.
Thank you, Ms. Lewis. Yes.
I was just about to mention, as a lot of you may know already, the extension for admissions for myself is 208, and for our admissions director, Miss Condezo, her extension is 135, and our email address is admissions@achsdc.org, and we're always available via email, or you can call us. Great. Few more minutes. Let me check to see if we have any other questions. You're welcome, Ms. Lewis. Ms. Lewis said thank you very much.
You're welcome. It's our pleasure. And if any other questions may arise and we're offline, feel free to give us a call, email us, and we're more than happy to assist you. There it is.
I'm really excited about Accepted Students Night. So I hope everyone gets to come out and enjoy. There's going to be so much fun to be had.
Yes, definitely. It's always
Yeah.
a great day, a great night for that.
Yeah, so many different events planned. I'm so excited.
Absolutely.
Yes. Just checking to see if we had any more questions. Not yet though. Well, I'm so glad before we end. I'm so glad that everyone that came out to join us was able to join us. So glad you took time out your day to come out, everyone. That's it from us. It was a pleasure seeing everyone. Ms. Canales, again, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Have a great evening. Please don't hesitate to contact us if you have any questions. We are here to answer them. We will also leave the form. If you have a specific question regarding your student's account, please don't hesitate. Go ahead and put your questions in there and we'll be glad to answer them for you.
Thank you again, Ms. Canales. You have a great evening.
All right. Thank you. Bye.